We often hear that artificial intelligence is coming to change how we work, but for most professionals, the current reality of the office is far less high-tech. Most workdays are lost to a slow grind through spreadsheets, hunting for missing files, and managing endless folders. Instead of replacing your expertise, AI acts like a filter. It catches that manual busywork before it reaches your desk, clearing a path so you can focus on the strategic decisions only you can make. Think of it as the difference between climbing a long flight of stairs and stepping onto an escalator. When you hand off these repetitive tasks, you gain immediate upward momentum, reaching your goals without the exhaustion of the manual climb. We can actually see this in action by looking at 10 real-world ways these tools are being used right now to turn complicated, slow-moving projects into streamlined workflows. Shifting your perspective to see AI as a high-level executive assistant is the first step toward reclaiming your time and unlocking real business growth. This represents 10 years of sales data. Usually, finding the patterns here would take days of manual sorting. Step 1 is data analysis, where the AI scans this cloud of information and instantly pulls out the 3 specific factors driving growth. Because the patterns appear in seconds, you can skip the data entry and immediately start capitalizing on those success stories. Step 2 is extracting the meat from market reports. You can take a dense 100-page document on energy trends and ask the AI to find the top 5 high-growth regions, giving you a clear summary of the most important facts instantly. Step 3 is building a complete landscape scan for new projects. If you're launching an app for a new generation of users, the AI organizes every external factor, from current laws to shifting social habits, into a cohesive grid. This leaves you with a tailored structure for your client, with every task and timeline already mapped out and ready for action. Automating this research phase clears out the foundational fog. You see the market reality clearly without spending hundreds of hours on manual data collection. Once you have your bearings, you move into the strategy phase. Step 4 is competitor tracking. You can set the system to monitor every move your competitors make, flagging new product announcements across all their channels the moment they happen. Having this information instantly means you are never caught off guard. You stop reacting to what others are doing and start staying one step ahead. Step 5 involves financial projections. This matrix shows how the AI can build a 3-year financial model for a subscription business, automatically calculating the cost of gaining each customer and mapping out your future profits. Step 6 is drafting investor presentations. You can prompt the system to outline a 10-slide pitch for a new startup, covering everything from the market opportunity to those financial projections we just built. Populating these slides instantly removes the friction of design and formatting. You get a solid draft in seconds, so you can spend your time perfecting your persuasive argument instead of moving boxes around a screen. Using these tools for strategy turns slow, static planning into an agile framework that is always ready to be presented to your team. Now we focus on protecting the business. Step 7 is risk evaluation. You can have the AI look at your operations, like a global shipping route, identify the 5 biggest potential weak points, and suggest practical ways to fix them before they cause a delay. Step 8 is setting up vital health trackers. This dashboard shows how you can monitor the most important signs of your business, like how many customers stay with you, getting a clear summary every week. Step 9 is scenario modeling. You can test different what-if scenarios, see exactly how a material cost spike affects your bottom line, and immediately find a cheaper sourcing route. This lets you make confident decisions about the future long before a crisis has the chance to affect your bank account. Finally, Step 10 is team upskilling. You can use these tools to teach your staff how to use them, generating a customized 45-day learning path that gets everyone up to speed on these same workflows. When all 10 of these tasks work together, the benefits multiply. You aren't just moving faster, you're lifting your entire operation out of daily chaos. Focusing on execution and protection ensures your growth is sustainable and that your team is constantly evolving to meet new challenges. When we look at all 10 steps, it's clear how much the nature of professional work has changed. Tasks that used to define a person's entire week, the deep research, the formatting, the manual sorting, are now handled in the background by these new engines. The engine handles the heavy lifting of processing data, leaving you free to provide high-level guidance. You go from being buried under a mountain of tedious folders to standing on a clear, elevated platform, looking at your business from a new vantage point. These tools aren't a far-off promise. They are ready for you to use right now. The only step left is to type out your first instruction and let the system get to work. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Drop a prompt, clear the desk, and start climbing to